Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. I've done quite a few readings recently, and they're all kind of leaning, the energies are leaning in the same direction. This is a time of after the purging of all those negative energies, and now this is a new cycle. The full moon eclipse in Taurus kind of is the beginning of this new cycle, and up until that time, many of the readings were about purging toxic energies, releasing, letting go, so that we could move into this new cycle. And so it's just really kind of come to pass, I know, in my life. And the energies are lighter, they're intense, but they seem to be very productive, very purposeful energies, very purposeful. Lots of clarity. So, hope you're experiencing the same thing. It just feels like the big release, and then kind of like you just release that cleansing breath, and then it just kind of resets your breathing pattern, and that's kind of what it feels like in the energies. That we just had that deep cleansing purge, and now the reset. So I hope that's explaining it properly. So I'm just doing a little bit of shuffling of the decks that I'm going to use. Don't know exactly what decks I'm going to use yet and what combination, but I'll go through them as I do. So anyway, this is a general reading. It's just going to be a message that comes through. It's not necessarily divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flame. I'll know as the reading comes through, but I do know there is an important message for several people, members of the collective, whatever time frame you are on. Remember, we all enter this journey at different times, so it's kind of scaffolded. And the nice thing is that there are people that are going through what you're going through now. They've already been through it. So, the perspective in hindsight is much clearer. So it helps to know that somebody's been on the journey and has experienced where you are now. And so tarot is a great way to be able to help clarify what you're experiencing, and for the reader to be able to bring that message for you, and then to share kind of the experience that they've been through. So let's get started. I am going to use, we'll do the Sacred Destiny first, and then the Tarot Wild Unknown, the Sacred Traveler, and I need to do the Shadowscapes. So we'll put these to the side for right now, and we'll start here. I will say one thing in the energies that I really am feeling prominently, and what I'm seeing people experience, is this is a time for self-care. There seems to be, I'm just going to say, a lot of pets and a lot of loved ones that are transitioning during this time. And it seems to be very frequent that I'm hearing of, a friend or loved one is experiencing a loss, and a lot of pets. So this seems to be a big transition time. So this is a time really important for grounding, self-care, self-nurturing. And I'm sorry if you're experiencing any losses in your life. This is happiness. This is Two of Cups energy for me. The two dolphins. This is a bright, happy, better days are coming, playful energy, lighter energy. And this is, I'm hearing companionship. This is just being with the energy of your counterpart, just being. No expectations, no destination, just being. And then power. It's kind of like the Tower card, power. It's just lightning and very contrasting. So it feels like, because this came from the bottom, which means this is what's coming in. This is what you're experiencing now, and this is really relevant to what we were just discussing. So it feels like this is the energies that we're experiencing, and if this message is for you right now. And this is just that dark, stormy, frightening, electrically charged, emotionally charged time. But brighter days are coming. Let's put those there. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this. Explain what these energies are. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. So this could be that you're receiving some sort of a message, or somebody's going to... pages to me are messages, and wands are actions or inspiration. So this could be that somebody's inspired to reach out to you, or somebody is acting in your behalf, and you may find out about that, or you know, it may be something that they share with you. So it feels like that maybe they understand you're going through this really turbulent time. This is the infinity symbol, and that is a twin flame energy, so that could be twin flame energies right now. Okay, top of the deck, the Tower. Could you believe it? I mean, does that not match what you're experiencing right now? So this really feels like to me that, I'm going to kind of put them here. This feels like to me that there is this really turbulent energy that you're going through right now, right after that full moon eclipse, the releasing, people transitioning, pets transitioning. Very, very, I mean, look at the energies here. 2 lightning bolts, 2 lightning bolts. And then as that subsides, then this happiness is going to start, and the kind of the instigating feature of that is going to be that somebody's going to reach out and offer some support, take an action in your behalf is what I feel. So let's see what that could be. Is there more information that we need about this? Okay, this is the Queen of Wands. And look how this seems like it's this little baby snake. It's kind of young and, you know, happy-go-lucky. But look, it's in the infinity symbol. But this is a more mature snake, and she is guarding her eggs very, very closely. So this is a mother who's very, very protective. So it's a Queen of Wands is, this is just a very protective energy. So after these losses, you may be really protecting yourself from, you know, shielding yourself from pain. And here is the Queen, Queen of Cups, Mother of Cups, definitely shielding from being over-emotional. So we have 2 queens here, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and it just feels like this is energy where you're trying to restore yourself. So it feels like a feminine has experienced some losses and is really kind of struggling just to kind of keep her emotional balance. Here we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's just kind of waiting for this to be over, for balance to be restored, for, you know, a new opportunity out of this energy. And there's the Magician. It's the number 1 card. Definitely looking forward to moving forward. Trying to figure out where to go from here. It's over so you can see. I've never done a layout like this. I don't know why I'm doing it. This is the Six of Cups. Soul connection card for me. I'm going to take one more card and then go back and look at how these cards interact with the energies. I'm going to take two more cards. Here is the Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, and then the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands can be a twin flame card. It can be a marriage. All right, give me a moment. I definitely feel like there's been some really catastrophic with the Tower and Power. These are definitely Tower energies. It feels like there's just been a lot of loss in somebody's life, and they are just trying to figure out how they can kind of experience the grief without falling apart emotionally. They're kind of waiting in the grief energy, just hoping it passes. And then the new energy coming in is you're going to have some people around you who are, it could be some young people, it could be some younger relatives that are going to check on you and you know, provide you some help and support. And then you're going to be able to start to see the light at the end of the grief tunnel. And it's going to take some time. And it feels like we have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. No King of Wands. But this feels like a family. The family support is around you. Maybe that's what this Four of Wands is about. Your soul tribe, your family, could be young people that are connected, possibly to your divine masculine in some way. Bottom of the deck. Five of Pentacles. I'm feeling that until these people come in to provide you some support, it feels like relatives. It feels like, you know, younger relatives coming in, because until then you feel very alone. What this feels like is somebody has lost a spouse. That's soul connection, a soulmate spouse. And they're struggling to maintain their equilibrium. I don't see the Death card here, though. See the Five of Wands, or the Five of Pentacles, though. Feeling very alone and isolated. Let's see what else. Actually, I'm going to put these here. Sorry, the symmetry is bothering me. Yeah, this really feels like somebody's trying to manifest a new start after this really devastating loss. And they're just, there's the Four of Cups. Yeah, they're just not interested in starting over, it feels like. Feels like they're really conflicted about how to move forward, if they should move forward. getting into, you know, new relationships. It feels like they just, yeah, Son of Swords, Page of Swords. Let's get some clarity. See if we can get some more information from the Crystal Visions deck. This is just very heavy grief energy for me. This is the loss of a significant soulmate or spouse. And it feels like happiness, it's just hard to get through this. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's taking a long time for the grief. And the Empress. You need to be, you don't get stuck in the grief cycle. You know, you are in command of that. And if you need to seek some help, both, you know, professional mental support or physical, you know, a physical doctor, in order to deal with the grief. But this feels very grieving energy. And there is this Ace of Cups coming in. There is this, but you don't seem interested in it right now. There are people around you who love you. There's the High Priestess in the challenge position. Very hard to tune into your intuition when you're struggling with grief. And there is the Page of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in the challenge position. Yeah, it's hard to be decisive. It's hard to, you don't want to reach out. There's the Nine of Pentacles in the challenge position. You're not comfortable in this new dynamic of being single. All these challenges. Seven of Wands. Yeah, you feel like, I'm hearing you feel like you're on an island. Seven of Swords. Two sevens. Seven of Swords. You feel like, you know, why me? Why has this happened at this point in my life? Bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles. Let's pull some self-care. Maybe we can get some ideas on things you can do to help your physical body and your emotional body right now, because happiness can come in for you, but it feels like this, whoever this message is for, is really stuck in this grief cycle. Connect with the Earth, a number 13 card. Spend some time in nature. Read. Maybe some books about how to get through the grief process. Let's see what else. This is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle. Health checkup. Yeah, this might be a good time to see your doctor. We just spoke about that. Let's pull another one. Self-care is really, really important. Sing. You know, maybe turn the music up in your house if you're by yourself and just belt out some tunes. Ground yourself. And music. So here we have music and singing. That might help ground you. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Best of luck to you. I'm sorry if this is happening to you. I feel the heartbreak in this energy. It is grief, and don't get stuck in the grief cycle. You know, grief is a process, and there are stages of the process. You know, seek help if you feel like you're getting stuck. All right, namaste.